Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to our fourth lecture of science, class 6. Chapter number 1, Cellular Organization of Plants and Animals. In our previous lectures, we have discussed about a cell, different parts of a cell like cell membrane, nucleus, cytoplasm, and some features that enable us to differentiate between a plant and an animal cell. Students, living organisms can be classified on basis of number of cells. We have unicellular organisms that are made up of only a single cell. They are very simple organisms. The examples include paramecium, amoeba, bacteria, and yeast. While multicellular organisms are made up of two or more than two cells, we can observe them with naked eye, and their examples are cats, dog, bird, plants, etc. Organization of life. For multicellular organisms, cells work in groups. A group of cells performing same function is called a tissue. Animals and plants have different tissues in their bodies. First of all, we will discuss about plant tissues. Epidermal tissues that covers the roots, stems and leaves of plant. Xylem tissues are responsible for the conduction of water and minerals from roots to other parts of the plant. Phloem tissues helps in food transfer from leaves to other part of the plants. Mesophyll tissues helps plants to make their food during photosynthesis. Animal tissues. Animals are also composed of different types of tissues like muscle tissues. Muscle tissues helps in movement of our body. Bone tissues are formed from bone cells. They give support and shape to the body. Blood tissues. Blood tissues are formed from blood cells. They are responsible for the transport of material from one part of the body to another part. Nervous tissues are formed by nerve cells. They are responsible for the communication inside our body. Now, we have our third level of organization, that is an organ. Different tissues combine together to form an organ. An organ can perform one or more than one functions. Plants and animals both are composed of different organs. First of all, we will discuss about the plant organs. A leaf. A leaf is green in color and it is responsible for the production of food. Roots. Roots anchor the plant in the soil and is responsible for the absorption of water and mineral from the soil. Flower. A flower is responsible for the seed production and new plants grow from that seed. Now we will discuss some animal organs like heart. Heart is a pumping organ that pumps blood to blood vessels which carry it to all the parts of the body. Lungs. Lungs helps in respiration. Liver. Liver helps in digestion of food by producing some enzymes. Students, now we will discuss about our next level of organization, that is an organ system. An organ system is a group of organs which work together. Different organ systems do more than one specific functions. First, we will discuss about organ system in plants. Plants have two main organ systems, shoot system and root system. Shoot system. The parts of a plant outside the ground forms shoot system like stem, leaves, branches and flowers. The main functions of a shoot system include movement of water, food making and producing seeds. Now, root system. The roots and its branches forms the root system. Roots are present inside the soil. It holds the plant in the soil and absorbs water and mineral from the soil. Many organ systems are present in a human body. These organ systems perform important functions. Some major human organ systems are given here. Digestive system. Digestive system consists of mouth, throat, esophagus, stomach, small and large intestine. It helps in digestion of food. Respiratory system. Respiratory system is composed of nose, mouth, trachea and a pair of lungs. It helps in respiration. Circulatory system. It consists of heart, blood and blood vessels. It circulates blood within the body. Blood carries materials with it. Nervous system. It consists of nerves, brain and spinal cord. It carries messages from one part of the body to the other part. Organisms. Organisms are the highest level of organization. An organism is a combination of different organs and organ systems which work together. If any of the body or system fails to work properly, a living organism may die. Its examples are human being, lion, tree, etc. Students, today we have discussed about unicellular and multicellular organisms and organization of life. We have studied that different cells combine to form tissues. Tissues combine to form organs. Organs form organ system, and all organs and organ systems combine to form an organism or an individual. Now, this is your home assignment. You have to note down these questions on your copies. We will meet in next lecture. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.